Hello, Libra Venus. This is your love and relationship reading for the month of May or whenever I upload this. 2026, whenever you see it. It's for whenever you see it. Not being you. You are trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Oh. Oh. Okay. Libra Venus, hoping you guys are doing well. I feel like Libra more than anyone else. I actually say that too. Hope you're doing well. Because you're considerate and fucking diplomatic and have really good people skills. Shit. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. Got your guard up. Got your defenses up. Is that the mask? Could be, right? Okay. But you're a communicator. You're talking to people. Who are you talking to right now? Ace of Swords. The one, you know, the one, they're communicating back. So you've got, this is for a person or a group, or if you're watching this, it's for you, about this new person that you've been talking to that you feel like, hey, the Ace of Swords, you're gaining victory. They could be the one. There's something truthful or honest about them. XYZ, okay? It's this whole realm. It's an ace. It could be many different things, but it basically, for something about it feels right, true, authentic, real, or you've had a recent success. You figure out what the fuck that means. What else about them? High Priestess. They've got some secret knowledge. There's something that they're kind of keeping to themselves. And what is it? Three of Pentacles, that they don't know what they're doing. And maybe they haven't had someone interested in them in a while. Or that they lack mastery in something. Knight of Swords at the base. I feel like they're quite a helpful white knight type person. Someone that wants to rush in and save someone. Maybe they got a savior complex. Or they just like to move forward with ideas and concepts really quickly. Fast thinker, fast talker. All right, we'll just see. I just made a very weird face. We'll just see, okay? So, what's the issue between you two right now? Chariot, moving forward. Moving forward. And why? Why? Because there's this whole like, who's going to make the first move? And there's also like, is this worth it? Is this what I really want? It's like taking stock of the situation. Page of Swords at the bottom, trying to learn everything that you can. And there's lots of communication and like whatever. But like, I don't know. I do kind of come back to this not being you. You're trying to present an image, and maybe they don't know if they can trust you quite yet because they have the intuition card over here. They may be sensing that there's something not quite right about what you're putting out there, okay? 3, 2, 1 on the clock. Uh-oh. All right. So what are you hoping for? The wheel reverse, 7 of Wands reverse. Well, you certainly don't want to go back to a situation in the past where you did not have the upper hand, or that you were actually maybe a previous partner like devalued you or tried to tear you down. And so that's part of the reason why now you may be presenting it kind of a mask. Sorry, I've been sick. It's allergies and shit. I'm still gonna go outside today. I don't give no fucks. Like, I have to be outside. I have to be out there. I quit smoking. That's why I have allergies now. So don't quit smoking. Keep vaping, keep blowing them clouds, just do it the rest of your life, or else you won't be able to go outside anymore, even though you really love it. Like, no, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess take Zyrtec forever. Anyway. Oh, I was like inhaling smoke off of Palo Santo, hoping that that would like deaden my sinuses. It didn't work. So, what do they want out of the relationship? Because you're just being self-protective and very understanding. What do they want? Judgment. They want to know that it's real. Oh shit, bitch. Nine of Pentacles. They want to be able to rely on you and to depend on you. And they also want to feel comfortable being kind of a noob at this whole relationship thing. I mean, if they've been telling you that they've had a lot of relationships, and maybe they have, but they're showing me in this reading that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. King of Swords. I think they also want to have clear-sighted judgment about you and about the relationship. They don't want to be made a fool of. They want to play it smart. But yeah, with judgment, like they are looking for what's real. And then, I mean, they got the Ace of Swords too, bitch. Like they are looking for something really real. So that all goes back to you not being you, like the very thing that you're doing here, which is trying to protect yourself from being hurt again. Again, understandable, no shade. Well, like here you are in this relationship, here you are in this situation that your guides and angels and loved ones and source has put you in to be like, all right, now that you've been hurt, let your defenses down, even though you've been hurt. Because if you don't, then you're going to fumble somebody who has feels like the one, right? And has some really good qualities. How do you move this forward? So what are you afraid of here? Eight of Swords reversed, Page of Swords. That's interesting. There's fear around, if you take down these defenses and say, and let your true ideas and thoughts and feelings out, like that, there's a fear around doing that. And then we have Knight of Cups, which is not being, showing I'm sorry, an uglier side, like, physically, I'm guessing, or like, okay, like if I just fart in front of this person, they're gonna hate me. Or like, if I show them without makeup on, or if I show up and, they see my house and it's a fucking wreck and like I don't have any shit going on, or like whatever it is, and then it's going to show weakness, it's going to show immaturity, it's going to show impatience and imprudence and like a lack of higher ground and a lack of dignity and wisdom. Like you just, like you're over here saying you're afraid that if you say what you really feel and think is on your mind and show the real side of yourself, that you're going to look stupid, and look immature. Oh, Ten of Cups here. There's some familiar trauma here that needs to be cleaned up. Four of Swords. You weren't allowed to rest. You may have been parentified. You also may have not been able to have like your own privacy or private space when you were a kid. And so like those are the types of issues that are tied to, related to this situation, this new drama of like trying to make it work with this fucking new person, because yeah, that's what I'm getting. um all right, so what are they afraid of? Libra Venus, this person afraid of. Queen of Wands, false woman, lying woman, manipulative woman, or just a manipulative. I mean, again, it's a queen, right? Okay, you may be a man watching this or whatever, and you're dealing with, so like make it fit, okay? They're afraid of idealizing you. They're afraid of idealizing a person that like puts forth a lot of sexual attraction energy and is like very like hell yeah, like, oh, I'm full of fun and like I'm really creative, I'm super confident, like I got my shit together, I'm a unique individual, like very charismatic, attractive person. And they are afraid of idealizing and not seeing the negative red flags there. And then what? And then what are they afraid of happening if they don't see red flags? Being made a fool of. The Fool. Queen of Pentacles, having all of their resources stolen and diminished. The Queen of Pentacles is like, they don't want to be dependent on that either, but also like it can be a 10 times multiplier, upright or reverse. So it's like, or fucking up everything that I've worked for. Five of Wands reversed, not getting my word in, not having my voice said, like voice heard, not being able to compete. They, kind of taking over the narrative and there's like, they're very afraid of being embarrassed by being caught up with someone who's a false person. And so it's not really like, I have Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah. Like their dream is to be with someone who is confident, who is sexy and charismatic, but they need that person who also be real, because they need to be able to trust. And if there's any fakeness around, they're going to clock it with the high priestess. And I don't really see jealousy cards here either. So it's not about like, oh, are you cheating on me, XYZ. It's just like, if you're a fake person, it's not going to work, because I need authenticity to feel safe. I need authenticity to, be attracted to as well. Like, this is all showing like, I waste my time or I've been embarrassed as being the fears there. So, how do you see them right now? How do you see this person, Libra Venus? How do you see this person that you've been talking to? The Hierophant, they're definitely a unique and unconventional person, but I think you also don't really see them as marriage material at this time. Um, Magician reversed. You also see that they don't have everything that you're looking for. It's the planning, the future plans. That's an issue here. And of course, you're not like really looking to make plans, but like maybe their perspective, like what they're looking for, like maybe they just want to live in the same hometown and you're looking to travel a lot, or maybe their goals for themselves are kind of like playing it small, and you were hoping for someone with bigger goals in mind. Hermit reverse too. Okay, so if you felt that this person was, something feels right and that you're really talking to them, and but like you've got your defenses up, but then you're saying how do you see them, is like you're devaluing. Like, tell me why that is. Like, why, if that's the case, again, this is just, I don't know. Okay, but that's all devaluation right there. So that you don't have to worry about it. Nine of Swords at the base. Because you don't want to worry about, like, getting attached and catching feelings, because then you'd have to become vulnerable. So, like, you're just sitting over here devaluing them. Okay, so what do they think about you? Oh boy, this is starting to get a little messy, my dear. Six of Cups, they're not ready to unconditionally love you yet. They do also feel like you're something new and someone new. So, like, y'all both have your guards up, that's for sure. They're not ready to just like love you no matter what. If you do some shit that they don't vibe with, it could be it. Like death, major change. They do see you as a major change to what they're used to. King of Pentacles reversed. They are concerned that there is some financial gain or financial benefit that you could be looking for. They're worried about, like, are you gainfully employed? Do you have a lot of resources? Are you looking to them to provide you with resources? Do you have proper values? Are you controlling of the money? Are you controlling of the resources? So, and you may not be any of these things, but that's just what I'm getting from maybe how they perceive you, as they're seeing you as being controlling of the resources. And then I get the Four of Pentacles reverse. It's like they're greedy. They're greedy. So y'all are seeing each other like pretty fucking negatively right now. I'm gonna be so for real. And I don't know where that leaves you to. Like, moving forward, is this worth it? Like, when you're devaluing them as like you're not even that smart, and like you're fucking kind of weird, and like you're playing life small and you don't even have big plans for your future, and they're like, well, this is a big change for me, and I kind of think that they're just trying to get all my money and like, and take everything that I have, or like, what are we doing here? Okay. So, what do I want to ask next? Trying an image, but is it really you? What's the word of warning about this relationship for Libra Venus? Queen of Cups. This could really emotionally destabilize you. Why? King of Wands. Six of Pentacles. because this person is going to require they're a leader energy, and they are going to require more of a equal give and take. And because you're avoidant here with the Nine of Swords reversed, it's going to be hard for you to face accountability to the idea that you may be trying to take more than you're giving in the relationship. And if you're avoidant because you don't want to be hurt, and they're telling you, no, Libra, you're greedy, you're fucking not putting in your, an equal effort, this is an egalitarian, like you're just trying to use me, or whatever it is, then that could be emotionally destabilizing for you before it gets better. Because it could have something to teach you, but like, the warning is that you may not be ready to accept the opportunity there. Star reverse, yeah. You may not see it as a healing or positive learning opportunity. That's the warning. What's the solace? Okay, thank you. Star reverse coming out again, like it's making it sound hopeless. What's a solace here? Because there is one. I don't want to make it sound hopeless. It's just like, watch out. Listen, that whole thing is just to tell you, watch the fuck out. If you're not looking for ways to grow, then it's going to be trouble for you, because this is an opportunity as a relationship that can really help you grow as a person and see yourself more objectively, and allow yourself to let down your barriers so that you can handle criticism, so that you don't start devaluing people that you would really rather not devalue, so that you can show up authentically and have a lot of self-love, but you're going to have to take accountability in the mix. That's the word of warning. It's not saying this relationship's hopeless, okay? What's the word of solace for Libra Venus? If they're able to step up to the challenge of what this relationship could bring them. Three of Cups. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be like a whirlwind of new experiences and fun things happening. And the sun, bitch, this could be wonderful for you. The energy completely fucking shifted here. I mean, like, this is the two most positive, fun, happy, joy fucking cards that could possibly have come out. Like, there is so much potential here. You're just gonna have to be strong enough to take accountability and listen to what they're fucking saying. Because this person is not as dumb as you think they are. They're really not. They're actually quite with it. But their perspective is different. And they're taking a risk on you as well. But okay, so what do they see in you? What do they see in you, Libra Venus? You need to know if you're going to take a risk on this. Ace of Wands. You're sexy, enthusiastic. You put forth a lot of energy. You are inspired. The Empress. Oh, shit. I'm about to cry. The Moon. Moon reverse, girl. Oh, hell. Okay, they see a lot of good in you, a lot of potential, powerful potential. First of all, gorgeous, beautiful, receptive, open, compassionate, loving, charismatic, magnetic. Sorry, I'm fucking. Anyway, Moon reversed, real, authentic, truthful, honest. Three of Wands, high expectations for yourself and for others. I also see the Nine of Pentacles reversed with you. Someone that could use some stability in their life. And I think that, and you also expect forward movement and forward momentum, because the Nine of Pentacles is very slow. So like, they feel that they could be a source of stability for you in a way that would be helpful to you. And I think that they see the potential there. At the same time, they know that you're not going to let them rest on their laurels and just be, basic for the rest of their lives. They're actually looking for someone like you to help them, like, propel them forward and do more dynamic things with their life and have more inspired action and take bigger risks in their life. And so, like, yeah, they're very high value. Very high value. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so then what do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What do you, Two of Pentacles. I mean, I don't know. Nothing. Okay, let's get a clarifying love situation. What does Libra Venus need to hear right now about this situation, about this relationship, about how it's going? Shards of love, past trauma, leave scars, take time to heal yourself. Recognize that what I said in the beginning with the family issues where you didn't really have your own space or you were parentified, XYZ, whatever applies to you, right? Like, and how that applies to the way that you're putting on a mask because you didn't feel like you would be loved if you showed up authentically. You know, and they're kind of showing that a little bit to you too, whereas they're not ready to just give you unconditional love no matter how you show up. Part of that is because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You need to know that that's the way sometimes these things work. A lot of times shit works like that. And it's hard to see in our own lives. It's easier to see in others. So let me explain. You're afraid to show your true self. Therefore, you meet up with someone who, because you're afraid of being rejected and not loved unconditionally, then you meet up with someone who is rejecting you, loving you unconditionally, who will not love you unconditionally until you show your true self. So you see like how those two things interact with each other. So like it's like I don't hypocritical, hypochondriac. What is the word I'm thinking of? Um Ironic, I guess. But you've got to open up and be authentic to receive that unconditional love from this person. It's the exact opposite of what you were taught. You know, and that's where loving yourself comes in. You take a risk and you're rewarded. Counsel's compass. Seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talks illuminate your journey. So if there's anyone around that knows this person really well, like maybe y'all have mutual friends or something like that, it could be really helpful. And you know, you're a Libra, like, right? At least a Libra Venus, like, go talk to someone who knows them and see what they have to say about their true nature. That could really set your mind at ease with what's going on here. Okay, I want to get a hidden truth oracle about their deepest soul level conversation that they would have with you if they could. What would their soul say to you today? I wish I could take back my words. Okay, what about what words? I wish things could be different. I'm so attracted to you. I love you unconditionally at the base. Okay. So there's something here going on about at the very beginning, remember we got communications. So there's been some communications where they told you otherwise, that they aren't attracted to you or they don't love you unconditionally. They want to take that back, period. But the thing is that they're scared that you are being fake with them. And like, are you? You know, like only you can tell that the truth on that. I don't fucking know. We want to get a crow card. It's popping out to me, so we're going to do that as well. Crows, tell us what we need to know. Community. Community perspective was on the base as well. So this goes back to like, just talk to somebody, talk to the friend group. Community may indicate that you would benefit from examining your relationships within a group or belief system. Are your goals and beliefs in alignment with the group's philosophy? Do you remain within a community because it is simply part of your history, but your involvement or participation is limited, and as a result, you feel disconnected? You may need to consider if the philosophy of a community that you no longer connect with is still impacting your decisions or your perception of events. That is giving like a friend group from high school, college, or wherever, when that like everybody was fake because we were all in a sense of competition. And even though you're no longer in connection with those people, you still kind of behave that way as a matter of self-protection in a situation that could get you feeling vulnerable, or a situation where there's someone around that you really want to impress. Like, do you want to really impress this person? And that's why you're kind of reverting back to this old way of being fake, because that's what you had to do like back in high school or whatever, was part of like this friend group. And like some shit is kind of rearing its ugly head, man, and it's worth considering. And like as an old bitch and a uncle or auntie, you know, like literally an auntie, you know, things rear their ugly head from time to time. Things that you really thought you got over, there's still fragments around that can hang around, and that's okay. I think that's perfectly normal. So this is just another opportunity to shine a light on it and clear it out and be like, you know what? No, we're gonna try something different. I'm gonna be fucking strong, powerful, bad bitch that I am, Libra Venus, and we're not gonna play that. No. So yeah. All right, your angels want to tell you something right now. What is it? I'm gonna pull this out. Fucking A, be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. I can always count on this deck. This deck is so cracked. And then these, okay, now two things came out and they were in the reverse and they flipped out. So this is like what's coming for you. This is your reward. If you can just be authentic, because this whole playing games is exhausting anyway. And I really think that you just did it unconsciously without realizing why you were doing it. So congratulations, you made it to the end of this video. You figured out why you were doing it. Now you can attack it. Here's the results. Here's the bit, you know, like you're on the prices, right? And it's like, what do I get? I won the prize. What do they win? Bob or like whatever, you know? Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. You're on a whole new trajectory with new people, new places, new opportunities, new benefits, new wins, new jobs, new, and fucking everything's new. Fucking thank God, because you're not one to stay in the past. Remember that it's okay to be happy. It's okay to be happy. Really, it is. Okay? Lest we forget the Three of Cups and the Sun. What could be more beautiful than that? Celebration, self-actualization, joy, summer, pleasure, enjoyment, abundance, everything at hand, everything growing and evolving and positive forward momentum and fuck. I want that, damn it. All right, so I hope that you like that. And if you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching all the way through. I really appreciate it. I also have monthly rising sign readings that I do for all the rising signs that are fucking cool. Check that out. And then I also have a new channel I just started where I'm doing deep dives into like pop culture issues and different crap going on. And like, it should be a lot of fun. I've done a couple videos already and I've really enjoyed it. So I will go and take some Zyrtec and go enjoy myself today, and you do the same. And I hope to see you next time. Take good care of yourself. Bye.